And we are live. I am so excited. I've been working on something, you all. Been working on something for several years now. And today is our launch day. I've been working on the Mucho Dinero TV network. My name is Dr. Tonya. This is my husband, Coach Lefty. I have my beautiful sisters and partners, Dr. Angela Fox and Miss LJ Thomas. Welcome, everyone.
Yes,
Welcome.
yes. Today is
Yay!
launch day.
Yes, yes.
I wish I could get up and dance, to be honest with
Hey, do it.
you. And then Dr. A, everybody would find out that I can't dance. I have 2 feet.
Well, me too.
That is okay.
So the Mucho Dinero TV network is a baby that I have been carrying around for some time now. And I just can't believe that we are actually going to do it, that we have done it, and it is done. This is our launch day. Yeah. So are you excited, Brian?
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm excited.
You're going to be putting your show out there today, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think I want to start with Dr. Angela, if possible. Dr. Angela Fox, you are one of the show owners, one of the network owners on the Mucho Dinero TV network. Can you tell us a little bit about your show?
Well, listen, I am so excited to be a part of this network, another home of the Angela FoxWorth show. So listen, all the haters, y'all gonna see me regardless. Y'all gotta tune in. That's just all, that's all I'm gonna say. But I'm super excited because I started this whole journey for myself, interviewing with a purpose. That was my catchphrase way back when. And to be honest, to be coming full circle with being fulfilling this purpose and to continue to have it evolve, I can't even tell you how elated I am. And then to be able to have 2 beautiful partners that literally are the epitome of true sisterhood, somebody that you trust and love and care about and want to see win. That is the icing on the cake. So I can just say that I am so thankful to God. And just a little bit about my show. It is the Angela FoxWorth show. And, my catchphrase is life with a fox is truly living outside the box. And I am always interviewing with a purpose. And so the purpose is to provide motivation, inspiration, and education. We are in perilous times in the world. And a lot of times we have such a horrible sense of what mainstream television is doing as far as media goes. So to be a part of a network that is going to change that dynamic, we're going to show you positive shows, and even adult content that is adult is going to be responsible. So I'm super duper excited about that, and just the creative minds that the independent creative does, it makes it even more beneficial. So I am glad to be in the company of some amazing, great creatives. I'm going to feed off of them. I'm going to learn from them, and I'm going to interview them. So you'll get a chance to know exactly who they are. And so I'm just excited. I thank you for giving me a chance, Dr. T. I really do. And Coach Lefty, because it means so much to me. I'm super excited to be a part of the Mucho Dinero television network family. And it goes down today. So I'm excited. I get to debut today. And so my show will be at 5:00 p.m. Eastern time today. And I am going to be interviewing Dr. Paula Whittle, who is the original founder of Atlanta Fashion Week. So when I tell you we about to get it in, okay, if y'all thought Real Housewives was good, tune in to the Angela FoxWorth show. Okay, that's all I got to say.
All right now. Okay.
Welcome. Thank you. And we do love you, Dr. A. Miss LJ?
I can't follow that. Okay, so I'm LJ Thomas. I am the founder of the Purely Positive Network, and I have, how do I want to say this? Several shows under my belt. My flagship show is called The Purely Positive Show, where we spotlight positive people doing positive things for a positive community. So that's your everyday people who are helping out the elderly, parents who are helping out neighbors, as well as organizations and companies who are doing the same thing. We just give them a feature so that other people can find out what it is that they're doing and help out if they choose to. But my baby is South Carolina Gets Lit.
Woo!
That show
in the house.
Yes, that is my show because it's in honor of my grandmother, who unfortunately I just lost her earlier this year. But the show has a two-part purpose. Number one, we feature authors with positive books and who are positive themselves. So that's the first thing. There is an investment required, but it's not a whole lot. That investment, though, actually funds the literacy program of the same name. So that's the reason why it's a twofold purpose. Not only do I expose authors and build readers, but I also teach young kids up to 12 years old. Sometime I'll make an exception for kids who are a little older. And I help them with the fundamentals of reading, whether it's phenoms or phonics or learning the alphabet or whatever it may be, as well as building confidence, because some people don't realize that if you can't read, then your confidence is often in the toilet. And so helping a child learn to read is also a confidence builder and booster. And with that being said, Dr. Angela FoxWorth will be premiering on that show on this coming Sunday. What's the date? Something. Anyway, she will be premiering on that show on the brand new Mucho Dinero TV network. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And she will be the first guest on the show. So I am so excited about that. Welcome and thank you so much, both of you, for including me in something that I have been trying to build for quite some time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, LJ. I know more about you than the listening audience does, and I'm going to toot your horn a little bit. Public relations, author, and all things video, business development, and so much more. You know, she's a caregiver. You know, and you have such a warm and loving heart, LJ. I thank you so much for being a part of the platform, and I also thank you, also, Dr. A. LJ, few people know this, but how many years were we having meetings? How long do you think how long were we having those meetings about the network?
You and I, 5, 6.
It's been a long time, and we've been having those meetings. Yes, and so this day on my birthday is a historical, a monumental occasion for me. The fact that we actually did something, because as you all know, you know, you can always start things, but sometimes you don't finish it. And we're at the completion of it. We're actually doing it. Our shows are actually being broadcast. And if you want to know how to get on TV, I recommend that you go ahead and book an appointment with me. I have my little meeting link right there, and I will do one-on-ones to let you know how to get on TV. How you could actually be a part of the network. Any questions that I know how to answer, I'll answer. All other questions I will refer to Dr. A and LJ.
Well, thank you.
We got you.
All right. See, that's why we are a great team. We're a dynamic team. So Coach Lefty also is going to have a show on the network. Can you tell us a little about your show?
My name is really Brian Blackmon, but everybody calls me Coach Lefty. I've been coaching for over 30 years, so the name just kind of stick, saying Coach Lefty. But my show is called Left Side Sports, where I'm going to be giving you sports from the left side of town.
Oh, my goodness.
My show is going to be one that is not just about sports. I'm going to go dive into sports. You know, we often talk about, okay, the Lions right now are 9-1. But how did the Lions get 9-1?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm going to be telling you things about, excuse me, about right now, the best team in basketball is the Cleveland Cavaliers. But do anybody know their coach's first year? This is first year and he's 14-0. Really? Those are the things I'm talking about, not just the records. We're going to dive just a little deeper. And I'm also going to go into the community. Why am I going into the community? Because I got some outstanding coaches out there that I know. This in part in their community. I got a good guy named Mikael Ray in Oklahoma. He's doing so much positive things. I got a good guy in Southern California that's impacting women, girls basketball, which is the latest and the greatest.
Yes.
If you don't know about the WNBA, you don't know about women's college basketball, you better ask somebody.
Go Ace.
Right.
But that's what my show is going to be about. But also, let me just take a time out and thank Dr. T, Dr. Fox, and LJ. 3 beautiful Black queens that are doing it. Folks, if you don't know, they are doing it. I've been on the sideline listening for years for this. So this is something that's been plenty of prayer on.
Yes.
You know, plenty of hard sweat, tears. These 3 ladies, I'm telling you, you better get on MDTV. You better be there. But thank you. I'll see you this coming Thursday for my first show.
Oh, woohoo!
Okay.
Listen, Coach Lefty, I am ready. Do you know I am like addicted to sports? Go Cleveland Cavaliers. Look, that is the home of my husband, Stevie, the Puerto Rican. So I am so excited they are doing good. And I am very proud of the Lions, you know. So they have my favorite color. That's really why I love them as a team. And I want to give a shout out to you know, unfortunately, Jacksonville, we got to take it back to the drawing board. You know, it's been unfortunate. Super proud of the Falcons because we have a new coach. He is doing his thing, and we are in a position, you know, like no other. So I'm really excited, and I'm gonna be tuning in every week.
Every week. I'm upset that the Falcons decided to do something after I moved back to South Carolina. Shame on them, but you know. Oh well.
I know. Look.
I know. You told me.
Oh, okay. She's addicted to sports more so than I am. I just like going to the games and people watch. Yeah. And I like. What else do I like doing? I like to eat.
Yeah, you like to sit in good seats.
Oh, I like to sit in good seats.
Yes.
You don't want to be up.
That is important.
Yeah.
I'm not really going to watch the game now. I'm just going to support.
Look, I'll be all into it. They may not want me on the bottom because they'll be like, please get her out of here. Because I'm like, coach, I got to play for you. I got to play for you. Like, what are you doing?
That's me right there. That's me.
I'm telling you, we're already having fun. Now, there's something different about the MDTV network.
Yes.
And we know what those differences are, right?
Yes,
so in closing, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to share why you decided to team up with us, Dr. A, and then LJ.
Okay, so what is very important to me is that when you are an independent creative, the most important aspect is, you know, visibility. You want people to actually see the show. A lot of startups, that is being the biggest thing, is to have distribution. And what that means is, you know, distribution means it's distributed throughout, you know, it could be infinite. The beautiful thing about the Mucho Dinero television network, it is a distribution platform that has an opportunity to be on over 120 mainstream channels. We're talking about Hulu. We're talking about Amazon Prime. We're talking about all of the mainstream, you know, Plex TV, Freevee. We have the ability for our show to be on not just one channel, but multiples. So even though we would be on this network, you may see me also on Amazon Prime. You may also see me on Hulu, just like they do in the mainstream. And so that's the game changer. That is what you want, especially as an up and coming independent creative. And that is what Mucho Dinero television does for us. So listen, that's why I said, you're not going to get away. You're not going to escape. You're going to be like, dang, I got to watch her show. Because now every time I turn on a different channel, she's on it. So guess what? You have a choice. I will be like, got him.
I love that. That's it right there.
So LJ, why MDTV network?
Well, I was going to say all that stuff that she said, but she already said it. And so thank you for that, because it makes it easy for me to be able to say this part. I am so happy and enthralled with the fact that I consider us a wolf pack. You know, wolves are very, not necessarily domesticated, but they're very familial. And so they love each other, they care for each other, and they protect each other, and they work together. They do everything together. That's what we are. We are your media powerhouse, your new media wolf pack. And if you don't understand, shame on you. That's why you need to go ahead, get your stuff together so that you can join the Mucho Dinero TV network. And then you can be a part of our family, and you can be over those 120 plus channels, visibility around the world. I didn't say internationally. I said around the world. So make sure you tune in.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing that, LJ.
And one more thing, too, I just want to point out the reason why distribution is important is because that increases your dollar value. That means you have the opportunity to make money on all of these networks, which again is the game changer. And that's one of the biggest things as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And you know what? One of the reasons why I wanted to do it, number one, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give God all the glory. God told me to do this, number one. That's why we did it. That's why we made the sacrifice we've made. And number two, I found out that I can get paid. I found out that when my shows are picked up on these different networks, I get a paycheck. Right. The networks can pay me. So I believe that we all walk in favor. So I'm going to believe God in advance for our paychecks. Right, sisters?
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
You know,
yes,
so
ma'am.
That's the difference, I think, between us is that we're actually a distribution network.
Yes.
We're not just on Roku. We're not just on Amazon Prime and nothing else. You know, we have the opportunity to be on over 100 different channels. So if you want to know how to get on TV, if you want to know how to connect, become a part of the family, like LJ said earlier, I have my little link right there. Be sure to go ahead and contact me, set up a meeting. And once again, I will answer your questions, and I'll refer all unanswered questions to Dr. A and Miss LJ. Ron, are you going to answer the questions too?
I answer some.
You'll answer some? Okay.
I answer some.
Okay. If it's
sports questions.
Yeah. I answer.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. But, you know, thank you so much for listening. Be sure to share this out. Now, another thing I'm going to do, and if you all don't mind, go back and put in all your information in the, in the chat so that people will be able to meet up with each one of you and establish meetings so that they can be on your shows. And it's all about positivity. I want to end by saying the scripture is from Colossians 3:23. I'm probably going to butcher it up, but I'm going to paraphrase it. It says, whatever we do, do it in such a way that is pleasing unto God. So no matter what I'm doing, whether I mention God or not, know that God is the driving force behind it. And at the end, when this is all over, you know, where I'm going on to be with heaven, I want to hear God say, well done, thy good and faithful servant. That's what this is all about. And that's the reason why my catchphrase is always, it is crowded at the top for me, because I'm not going by myself. I refuse to go to the top by myself. I'm going to take everybody I can with me, everybody that has a mind to collaborate, you know, to go with me. And I've been doing the Mucho Dinero TV show for a while now, maybe about 5 years or so. And on purpose, we educate, we empower. When we promote businesses, we do it on purpose. Brian and I also have another channel that we're going to be doing on the show. It's called Black People Abroad. We're world travelers. We travel a lot. I have so much content that I haven't even shared yet. And our motto is,
have bags.
We'll travel. You know? And we want people to just enjoy life. You know, sometimes it's okay just to travel to another state. It's okay to do things within your state, you know? It's okay, but the important thing is to really enjoy life, all right? So in closing, if there's anything that you would like to say, LJ, before we end, and Dr. A, go ahead.
I do want to say, this has been a dream of mine. I remember when I told my daughter that I wanted a TV network, and that was a few years ago. She was like, Mommy, how are you going to have a TV network? And this morning, I talked to her, 7 o'clock this morning, y'all. She goes, Mommy, you have a TV network. You said you were going to get it done. And look at you, you're doing it. She said, I'm so proud of you. That to me is the ultimate. To have my daughter congratulate me and tell me how proud she is of me, because it's something that I have been working towards, and I actually see the fruition of it. And so that goal of mine can be the goal of everybody else who's watching. Make sure you do what you need to do and get with the Mucho Dinero TV network.
That's right.
Thank you so much. And we have so much more to come. LJ, I love you. Dr. A, I love you. Listening audience, be sure to tune in. Pray for us. Support us.
Yes.
Love on us. Do whatever you have to do, but make sure you support us, okay?
Yeah.
Because
we love you.
Supporters.
Yeah.
We definitely are supporters. Bye-bye, everyone.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye.
It is our lunch day.
Yeah.
It's our lunch day. It's my birthday. Double
Have a wonderful birthday, Dr.
Wonderful day.
Yes.
And eat cake for me.
I will.
All right.
I will. It's my double nipples day. I'm 55 and I am happy.
Oh, love it. Love it.
55.
I know.
Love it.
And next year I'm going to be 55.
That's it.
I know that's right.
I was just going to skip to 55. I'll live more years, but I'll always be 55.
Okay.
I'm almost up.
Okay, bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.